Hi everybody, I'm Emre. I'm from Turkey. In this channel I'm going to be cooking traditional Turkish dishes in every video. And today's dish is pilav, which is Turkish rice. Turkish rice or pilav is a kind of food that you can find in every house in Turkey. We serve it with meat, we serve it with chicken, we serve it any kind of vegetable. So it's so easy to make, it's so simple to do it, and also it's super delicious. If you like these kind of recipes like super delicious, but at the same time so simple to make, then this recipe is exactly your thing, so keep watching. Now, what we gotta start with doing is to put our butter inside the pan and just like 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. The reason why we put the extra virgin olive oil is to balance the butter, because butter can get burned really easily. That's why we need to protect this. And olive oil is not something that might burn really easily. This is why we are mixing them. Now we are going to wait until our butter is melted. Then we are going to put the angel hairs. Angel hairs are generally used only for decoration because they are looking really great in like totally white rice. But if you don't have it, or if you don't like it, you can just remove it from the ingredients. It's totally okay, but I'm going to use it today. About 2 tablespoons of it. The butter has melted, as it's seen. Now it's time to add the angel hairs. 2 tablespoons of angel hairs. Now we are going to wait until angel hairs are totally brown, because this is how it's going to look even more beautiful in the rice. Actually, no need to mix them. I'm just going to wait until they are brown. By the way, let me talk about the rice. This rice is a local Turkish rice that we use to make our pilav, that you use to make our rice. This is called baldo, or you can use any kind of rice that you like or that you have in your house or in your culture, whatever. You can use Italian rice, you can use Far Eastern rice. Far Eastern rice is the one that is the closest, this one that I'm using now. But you can use any kind of rice that you have or that you like. But water and the rice balance is really important when you make rice or when you make Turkish rice, so you gotta be careful about this. Because the measurement for Turkish rice is, if you use 1 cup of rice, then you should use 1.5 cup of boiling water. Otherwise, if you put more water than it should, it's going to be so watery. If you put less water than it should, then it's going to be like too dry. Now the angel hairs are totally brown, so it's time to add the rice. I am going to sieve the rice very well. I don't want any drop of water inside them. Yes, there's no any water. Now I can put the rice. By the way, the rice waited in normal tap water for about 1 hour. And then it became ready to cook. This is what you should do as well. But don't forget that when you put it in the water, you should not touch it at all. Just put it in the water and leave it aside. Don't touch, don't mix, don't do anything. Because if you touch it or if you mix it, you are going to break the rices. And the rice flour is going to come out when you cook it. And this is not that's something that we want. It just should be so unsticky. If Turkish rice is sticky, then this rice is not a good one. Oops. Okay. Again, I'm alone in the kitchen. Other people should not know about this. You can just get a bit messy. Now we should ensure that all the rices are totally transparent. When they are transparent, it means that it's enough roasting and we can add the water. Now I can see that my rices are totally transparent, so I can add my water. Water should be boiling, not cold, not tap water. It should be boiling for sure, otherwise rices are not going to cook very well. And what I have here is 1 chicken bouillon. If you don't want to use chicken bouillon or if you don't find it healthy, you can make it at home or you can just remove it from the ingredients, it's okay. But it gives it a really nice flavor that I love, and it makes it like really rich in flavor. That's why I use it. Or you can use homemade chicken stock, which is the best to use, but I don't have it today, so I'm just going to use. I already used a chicken stock, sorry, chicken bouillon. Now I mixed it, and I am going to put just like 1 teaspoon or 1 pinch of salt. Not too much because bouillon is already too salty, so I don't want to make it even more salty. I don't want to waste any bouillon, so I'm just going to take it out. Yes. By the way, I grated my bouillon because I don't want it to stay as like one part inside my pilav, because from now on we are not going to mix it, because as I said, we don't want our rice to get broken, we don't want our rice to get sticky. This is why we are not going to mix it. So if you don't grate or if you don't blend your chicken bouillon, it's going to stay as one part inside the pilav, and when you eat that part, it's going to be like super salty and super strong to eat. This is why I grated it, or you can blend it, or you can put it boiling water and wait until it's melted, then you can add it in your pilav. Okay, pilav is boiling crazy. Now I am just going to, yes, turn it low. It should be low heat, not medium, not high, and then I'm going to cover the lid and wait until it absorbs all the water in the pot. Now I can see that my rice absorbed all the water that I put in the pot, but I still don't know if it's cooked very well or not. So at this point I got a trick for you. What I'm going to do is to make a little hole in the center of the pan, and if there is no any water underneath the rices, and if the hole is not like coming together, if the rices are not coming together, it means that the rice is cooked and it's ready to eat. Sorry, it's not ready to eat yet, because first I'm just going to turn off my stove, and I am going to put 1 paper towel between the pan and lid. And I'll make it rest for about 15 minutes like this, then it's gonna be ready to eat. Now everything is ready, so we can serve our pilav. But first I want to explain the reason why we put the paper towel under the lid. The reason why we put the paper towel under the lid is because we didn't want this hot water drops on the lid to get over the rice, because as I said, we don't want our rice to get sticky. This is why we don't want any steam, we don't want any extra hot water inside the pot. This is why we put the paper towel to absorb all the steam and all the hot water inside the pot. Now it's ready, and I am just going to serve it. Let me have a couple of more words about pilav. In the past, in Turkey, we had a saying like, if a woman do not know how to make perfect pilav, then that woman cannot get married. I know it sounds a bit sexist, but I think it explains very well how it's taken very seriously in Turkey to make the perfect pilav. But as you saw, when you follow the tricks and the tips, it's not that hard to make it. It's even easy to make it. I hope you liked the recipe and you'll try to make it at home as well. And if there is any specific kind of Turkish recipe that you'd like to learn how to make, please write it down in the comment section below. I'll try to make it for you as well. And of course, if you'd like to see me cooking more Turkish traditional dishes, you can subscribe to my channel for free. So, afiyet olsun, bon appetit!